Well, hello, welcome to Filigree News episode number 83.
What? Charms?
Hello, Scotty.
You suck.
Oh, God. In the chat, we have the old number of green from the Roma team anyway, so we'll do that.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, on to the news.
There. Get your chocolate charms.
Oh, yeah, I have to do that.
Sorry. Squeaky fridge.
Should really get some WD-40 for that or something.
Really, right? I totally should. One of these days, I'll make it a priority someday. Okay.
Someday, just not today.
Right? Because it's too fucking hot to do anything today. So go to the splash pad. Where the hell did I put the jam?
Got any floor spray? That'll work for a while. That actually does work.
I don't have any of that either.
Nah, okay.
I put butter on it the other day, but it didn't seem to do anything. Because that's how blind girl does things, right? Put butter on it.
Yeah. Got a problem, just chuck butter on it.
Yeah.
Check bottom what?
The squeaky ass fridge.
Did that work for a bit, though?
It worked for like a day.
Yeah. North Carolina sheriff urges kindness after man's mugshot sparks negative comments. The Carolina sheriff is asking for kindness after the mugshot of a Florida man arrested on drug trafficking offense charges received negative comments. Orlando Lopez.
Who has that much time in their hands to get mad at a mugshot?
I'll get to that in a bit. Orlando Lopez of Palm Coast, Florida, and was pulled over for traffic violation on North Carolina's I-95 office. He was going to carry 98 grams of cocaine and 55 grams of meth in his car. The Robeson County Sheriff's Office wrote on Facebook. Lopez is charged with 2 counts of
Hi, what do you want?
trafficking meth, 2 counts of trafficking cocaine, possession with intent to sell, and several other charges. He was held on a £250,000
Unmutable.
bond. Fucking hell, how the fucking hell do you even get a slip like that in your head?
That's what I was going to ask. How is that even possible?
The thing of the reason why this got like negative comments is because of the slope in his head.
They look like half his head's been caved in.
Yeah, eat the other pieces of cereal in there. It's chocolate. Fuck. You know how people get slopes in their head is because their parents just lay them on their face for too long.
If this guy's got it on the top of his head.
Exactly. So he was just laid weird as a child, or he like fell off the wagon or something before he turned 5. One of the two.
Sounds like a big dent in the side of his head.
Yeah. Jack, actually, we put him in his bouncy chair. Give me the fucking mold, dude. We put him in his bouncy chair so much that he actually had a slant on the back of his head that we had to fix.
Is that because the baby's head is really soft? So it just.
Yeah, so you're supposed to rotate where they lay at night and where you put them and stuff. Otherwise, you'll get misshaped heads. Fawn actually had to wear a helmet because her head was so weird.
I see what happened to this guy then.
Yeah, except apparently he didn't get the helmet. The parents just said, fuck it, it's a slant. Nobody cares. There's, whatever.
It just looks like that.
This looks weird.
However, it wasn't Lopez that triggered comments on social media. After police posted the mugshot and news release on Facebook, users began to comment about Lopez's appearance. This prompted the sheriff's
What did you ask?
to leave a note.
What do you want?
He's pleading for civility.
Milk. Okay.
Even though this individual has been charged with committing a crime. you steal someone's child / family member, Department of It's obvious that he suffered some type of injury. Please refrain from making jokes and / negative comments. Have a blessed day.
Well, like I'd have to tell the internet.
That's not the worst way to go about it, though, is it?
Come get your
Yeah.
milk, dude.
Hello, Oliver.
There you go. Get out of here.
I mean, when you look like this, I guess I gotta feel sorry for him. I mean, if you look like that,
Yeah. He deserves to do some cocaine. He deserves some cocaine, mate.
Maybe he deserves the right to plastic surgery because it's a human right to look good.
Yeah.
Maybe
Should
he
be
just
paid
doesn't.
for by the government too. The government should pay for plastic surgery because it's not fair that he has to go through life looking like that and the oppression. Like, oh my god! So the
yeah.
government should pay for it. What do you want now, Turbo? Can you wait until I'm done making your sandwich, please?
Imagine him in
I'm
high
not a
school. Like,
slave.
you know how bad kids are in high school and even junior primary. He would have got paid out a lot.
Yep.
I think you honestly, if it's called being a mother.
Yeah. Well, she can wait a minute. I'm trying to make a peanut butter jelly, and he keeps asking me for shit.
Hello, Elmo. Also, I'm back.
Hey, Green.
A majority of users echoed the department's statement and condemned those making jokes about Lopez's appearance. I doubt that one.
When the guy looks like his head's caved in, it's really hard to not to make jokes.
Yeah.
It is. All right, here. Eat your sandwich. Come eat your sandwich. We can
You're
go
not
to the
going
park.
to be making jokes when the hands that caved in.
Eat your peanut butter jelly.
It's cruel to make jokes, but everyone's still going to make jokes about it. Put it that way.
Yeah, peanut butter jelly. There you go. Eat it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty quiet today.
I noticed that. Actually, the whole
It's
YouTube's
not
been
going
quiet. I've been
yet.
up all night. My time, it's just been quiet, to be honest.
Goddamn motherfucker, pussy ass damn bitch. What's up with you then, trucker? What happened?
And once again, Trucker's driving on his day off.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Ed, that sucks.
Usually got reason to shop, but
If Trucker's driving, he's in his pickup.
yeah, because I think we've got road rage in the chat room.
Yeah.
Usually it doesn't pick up though from YouTube. Usually YouTube bans it. How's the heat wave in Europe going? Well, Scotland's actually not that bad.
I'm going to apologize for the copyright strike from Turbo now.
Sorry. Alamo, in Scotland it's not that bad. I heard in like France and Germany and stuff it's like very bad. It's like apparently some people even died from it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So I had to make for the first place I could think of that typing.
Oh, I saw this story somewhere today. Crazy.
Indian man wakes up at his own funeral after being pronounced dead by doctors.
Crazy.
An Indian man
I guarantee someone's pants are not okay after the dead guy wakes up.
Yeah.
thinking, what the fuck?
Oh, damn.
An Indian man who had been declared dead woke up just before he was buried during a funeral ceremony, according to reports. Mourners at Muhammad Farquhar 20. Mourners of Muhammad Farquhar, not mourners at. I mean, come on. He was declared dead by Indian medical professionals. A surprise awakening at his funeral in the northern city of Lucknow. I guess I might was lucky for him then. Shock mourners, I mean, like, yeah, I'm not dead.
You know, that's totally a line in Turbo. Well, Turbo, he yells, not dead. Just saying. Look at that.
Well, you probably know that film word for word by now. So
Yeah, he yells at him and they go, hey, not dead, not dead. Totally goes with the article. Right there. Look at that. Perfect segue to Jack's movie.
I bet you have dreams about that film.
Yes, I do, actually. I tried to watch Deadpool and I started laughing because I can just picture Deadpool as a fucking snail.
Oh, damn.
He was immediately brought to the hospital and put in a ventilator to support him, according to the Independent. Farquhar had been unconscious since the 21st of June when he got into an accident. Doctors declared him dead on Monday. And 5 screen fund official in the Streamlabs. But coincidentally, only after the man's family told the doctor that looked after him no longer had funds to pay for his care. Well, that'd be why then. Well, we can't afford to look after you anymore, so you're dead.
Eat your
No,
sandwich.
I think they mean
haven't
'cause
even taken a
they would have
bite
paid
yet,
for
what
the
the heck?
funeral costs. If I think that's what they mean.
I slaved for this
No,
sandwich.
they
Eat
could no
it.
longer afford the
Hey.
man's family told the hospital they couldn't afford to look after it. They couldn't afford to pay for his care anymore.
Oh,
Eat.
okay. I misread that. Yeah, my bad.
The family told the Hindustan Times that the situation left them traumatized. They not only had to get concerns with Farquhar's passing, but see him move during the funeral.
That would freak you out.
Chloe,
Yeah,
get the
they
fuck out of
won.
here.
How about a quick fix?
Eat. Penis.
Hello, cryptic.
Hello, Cryptic.
Devastated, we're preparing for the burial when some of us saw movement in his limbs. He immediately took Farquhar to Ram Manohar Local Hospital, where the doctor said he was alive and put him on ventilator support. Older brother Mohammed, our father told the outlet, we had paid a lot of money to the private hospital. When we told them we had run out of money, they declared him dead. The city's medical officer told the outlet that an investigation is going underway into the country's medical practices. We're taking conscience of the incident, and the matter will be thoroughly probed. Foreign told the outlet. Hello, TC.
Hey, TC.
The patient is in a critical condition, but definitely not brain dead. He has a pulse, blood pressure,
ITC.
reflexes are working. He's been put on ventilator support. So yeah, I can find it. I can see why the best doctors leave India then. So they just end up just the best doctors in India leave India, so they end up with a shitty one.
Yep.
Yep.
We got so many down here. It's not funny. Indian doctors. Just imagine if they buried him when you woke up. And you know, what a way to go. You're awake in your own bloody coffin.
That'd be terrifying, especially if you're like underground. Fuck.
And he wouldn't know what's going on first for quite a few minutes. Where am I? What's going on? What kind of move?
That'd be horrible.
Oh yeah.
Has anyone heard the song "Sitting Up with the Dead"?
No.
Nope.
It's kind of an older song, but a good song. Basically, the uncle died, but he was hunched over, so they used logging chains to hold him down. But the chains slipped and he sat up. Everyone split.
Stab spree. Afghan asylum seekers stabbed random shoppers after asking if they were English.
Right.
All cultures are equal.
Eat your sandwich.
An Afghan asylum, and Mr. Misanthropic says sex. Because he always does. Even though he doesn't get any. Asking for it. Nobody here so far has given him it. And there's only one woman here so far, and she's mine, so yeah.
You on Skittles?
No one willing here to imagine the screen. Diversity is our strength. If it is, we must open our borders and let everyone in. An Afghan asylum seeker who attacked random members of the public with a knife was fueled by a desire to kill English people, I heard. See, why the fucking hell did they let them in?
Yeah. Why would you even go to? Why would you go to England if you want to kill? I mean, obviously, I know why, but that's Jesus Christ. And the do-gooders, yeah, it's just just misunderstood. He's got mental health problems. Blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, let's let the people who want to kill us in. That sounds like a great ideal.
I know.
These people would let the zombies into their safe house during a zombie apocalypse.
Hey,
They would.
worked in Sweden and Germany, right?
Hey, Eminem.
Fantastic. Skills.
So, and by the way, more sex than you, Scotty. Your
Oh.
girlfriend's in another country.
Them's fighting words.
Yeah.
So, Foreign 32 can be seen on CCTV footage walking into a Tesco in Thornton Heath, South London. Large blade. Why the fucking hell was this cunt not screamed before he got in?
Don't y'all have
What?
open borders, which means
What?
y'all can come in, no questions asked?
No, bring in a cup.
If you have a European if you have a European Union passport, yes, you can.
For God's sakes.
So if you're from a country within the EU, and there's a few other countries as well added in there,
You know, I'm trying to get your bubbles ready to go to the park.
then yes, you can cross the border. You can cross the border pretty much no questions asked if you have that passport.
Keep fucking with
Isn't
me, dude.
or wasn't there at least something in the works to give these guys like EU passports and shit?
Well, he said he was the asylum seeker. So
Oh, well then there you go.
Viking kangaroo mouse.
Get at the table.
Oh, shit,
It's your goddamn food. Get over here. You
I think I know what his problem with his country was. Not enough English to stab.
why?
Really?
Yeah, running out of targets.
God, I turned my back for 2 seconds. You already make a mess. What the hell?
After slapping stranger Nicholas Spate on the shoulder,
Hey.
Akbari asked for his nationality before taking a powerful swing at him with a 10-inch blade. When he said he was from the UK, Heidi Stonecliffe, prosecuting, told jurors at the Old Bailey that Mr. Spate could not have known the events would unfold in such a frightening speed following that fateful replay. He said he settled on him because Mr. Spate was English. Of course, even though you're quite happy to go to the fucking country, though, aren't you? Yep. Mr. Stonecliffe added, on that evening in January this year, this defendant had set out deliberately to threaten, harm, and kill members of the public by virtue of their nationality. Or what Mr. Akbari perceived to be their nationality, they were English. Probably anybody that isn't fucking Muslim, they probably killed.
Oh yeah. Remember, yeah. But once again, remember, all cultures are equal. Diversity is our strength. No cultures are better than others.
Open borders and all that shit, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Within 10 minutes or so of allegedly pulling a knife, he allegedly pulled a knife on two other men filled with the same intention. First, in the Kebabish restaurant, and later in the Ploughing Pond near Croydon. He first approached John Hoy as he sat at a table with three pals getting ready to eat in a restaurant, just having come from a pool tournament at the pub nearby. Jurors heard Akbari aggressively and repeatedly ask Mr. Hoy where he was from, before going behind the counter, arming himself with a huge red-handed blade and lunging at him. Thing is, in a restaurant full of fucking people, nobody's trying to stop this guy.
This is why you need concealed carry over there.
You banned guns even for the police. What do you expect?
Actually, some police do actually carry guns.
A few.
Once again, you need concealed carry over there.
Yeah, Harms Killer says this is why we should be doing background checks on people, regardless if they're a tourist or an immigrant. Yep. I agree. But that's racist arms killer though, because everyone's equal. He said
We're not allowed to screen them because they're brown.
a little bit.
Hey, Brett.
It was only when the men fought back that Akbari fled. Miss Stonecliffe said, "Of course they did. Of course he did. Fucking coward." Akbari then made his way up to the pub where he confronted Barry Watkins, who was on his way, clutching his pool cue and cake. Shooters were showing CCTV footage of him marching Mr. Watkins back inside, where Akbari was similarly demanded to know their nationality. Miss Stonecliffe said he and his friends replied they were English, at which point the defendant started lunging at them with a knife. Fucking maniac. Barney of Forney denies attempted murder and wounding with intent against Mr. Spate and threatening Miss Holly with an offensive weapon. Here's the thing though, why is this not being treated as a hate crime? Because it clearly is.
Yeah.
Under the eyes of law, this should be considered a hate crime, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but you know, protected class and shit.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Inkton Prick and Straight Stiff Mail.
Hello, incomplete. I already said hello to Straight Stiff Mail.
Well, I didn't.
Well, you probably should have done that. Yeah, because if someone wants to stamp him for being an Afghan, that would be treated as a hate crime, so it should be treated the same way.
Depends. Were they
But
white
it's
people?
not because privilege or some shit.
Yeah. Were they white English people? Like white?
I assume so.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's why.
And jurors were told that he has admitted to 2 charges. If that's me, 23 to be precise. What's 23?
I do not know.
I'm 23 and skills is 23, that's all I know.
You make me feel so old, mate.
Jurors were told that he has admitted 2 charges of halfway over the altercations with Mr. Hoy and Mr. Watkins, along with threatening Mr. Watkins with an offensive weapon, mainly the knife. Mr. Stonecliffe read extracts from the frantic 999 calls made by Akbari's cousin. He told the operator he said he wants to kill English people. I can see it in his eyes. He's serious. And another he pleaded he will do it. He's trying to run and he will kill someone. Please come quick. 23 tattoos. Yeah. Fucking scream who the fucking hell you're letting into your own country. Otherwise scumbags will come in.
Yep. Yeah. So over under on how long before that gets buried by the European press.
Yep.
Oh, I'm surprised it's still up there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that was even reported on.
Yeah, we arrested 4 the other day. They're going to blow up churches in Sydney. They got arrested yesterday. Well, yeah, thanks for coming to our country, dickheads.
Yep. Well, remember, diversity is your strength. Are you guys culturally enriched yet?
Yeah. Thank Christ we got a half decent police force down here. They seem to catch them before anything happens.
How much of your country is SJW? Because I know a couple of your cities are.
Victoria, Melbourne, and down south. That's about it. The rest of them just make fun of them. They trying so hard to be like California. It's a joke. What about England? How much is England? It's pretty much London, isn't it? It's SJW. Oh, we got no English people on either, do we? We're only got a Scots.
Yeah. I know in America it's basically just California and New York.
Yeah.
So
That's about 60 million people though, isn't it, in total?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Thank God for the Electoral College.
Oh yeah. Scotsman still here? Did he cut out?
Oh, Scotty's not
Scotsman's
here
gone.
anymore.
Okay, that's why it went quiet.
Oh,
Fair
he
enough.
straight up dropped, which means we have about 5 minutes if he doesn't get back.
Oh, cool. So we're in charge now?
I'll give it 2 minutes before we get taken off here. He'll come back and it's gone.
I was gonna say I can't even help him with the news article. I'm stuck with peanut butter and child, and yeah.
He'll be back in a sec.
Peanut butter and child, that is the worst
I'm covered
flavor
in
of ice
peanut
cream I've
butter
ever had.
because a child you eat. Look at that, we got a Scotty back.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Welcome to your own show, mate.
Yeah, my internet sucks.
Oh, Chloe, piss off.
My Chloe's even still bothering you if Jack's around.
God, she's annoying.
Doesn't she usually hide away when Jack's around?
Not unless Jack's eating. If Jack's eating, then the perfect place to be is right by the table.
Yeah.
Hi,
I lost 2
cutie.
subs ago.
Keep eating, buddy. Come on. Faster you eat, the faster we get to go get wet. Let's go.
Sex.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to make mine go wet, go donate to streamlabs.com/opinionated.
Oh, God.
You brought on
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, it was left open, but if there wasn't a kid involved, I was going to jump straight in.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go for
Yeah.
that because it was because it's too obvious. You got to go for stuff that's more subtle than that. There's an
Yeah.
art
Yep.
to this.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
art
yeah.
to this.
Splash pad, guys. Splash pad. Nothing disgusting. What? Why are you hitting yourself, babe? I wasn't talking to you, honey. Don't hit yourself. Listen. Eat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
God,
works
I'm
both
talking to you
ways.
guys, and my son's like, smack. What?
Get over yourself. It works both ways.
Wait, what?
You said, Scotty, get over yourself?
No.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
I was telling my son to stop hitting himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scotty, come over to Canada. You may be telling him.
Hey,
Oh,
buddy. Keep eating, babe. Keep eating, babe. Come on.
And in order to get Scotty to Canada, go to streamlabs.com / the link in the description.
There we go. Look at that. You've got 3 tokens. Eat that.
Well, fucking employ me because I'm looking for a job right now. Either or I'm happy with.
He's totally a people person.
Yeah, I put that in my I put that in my CV, even though it's complete fucking. I think it's totally the truth. I'm definitely a people person. I am. And very outgoing.
The Independent is one of those sites that that tells you to turn off ad block.
Good
Yep.
job, buddy.
All right, Scots, when everyone lies on their resume, it's all good.
No, see, there's
Good job.
there's a trick to that. It's you have to embellish it without lying. You just have to figure out how to make really mundane shit sound impressive.
Yeah, that's very true.
You always what's yours? I can lift like a fucking car and stuff.
I've technically operated heavy
That's
machinery.
truckers.
Yeah.
Dude.
By heavy machinery, I mean I've used a Bobcat.
Yeah.
I think California is moving to Texas. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard Texas is becoming more and more left wing by the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because of what Trump has done, I'll be celebrating the 4th of July very differently this year.
Yeah, I'm
You
going.
want some bananas? There you go.
Same. So am I. And that's just gonna be. I'm gonna be going even more balls to the wall.
Here you go.
Lady Liberty is weeping. And that's one sentence I've been saying a lot lately. And even more so as when you're in the 4th of July holiday this week. Festive decorations have lightened store shelves for weeks. My streamer and banners have proclaimed Happy 4th of July. It's huge, in huge lettering. You can't miss it, even if you tried. But happy, really?
Yes.
These days, I cringe every time I hear the word happy.
Banana?
Juxtaposed with the 4th of July, I cringe because in 2019 we can't look at things like the American flag and the Statue of Liberty and the smiling beam of pride. At least I can't.
Piss off then. I don't like it.
I love how they got tanks. I just love how they have tanks and everybody's like, oh my god, there's tanks! Ah, you wait.
Yeah.
I'm sure people across the US will be celebrating the birth of the French Day. They'll eat hot dogs and maybe sing some patriotic tunes.
Hell yeah.
Just wait.
And happy
Just-
Colonial Treason Day, you ungrateful colonials. Ungrateful colonials.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of this freedom.
I don't hear anything, all I hear is turbo. You couldn't have freedom, do you?
Everything is freedom because this is America.
America!
Fuck
Are you-
yeah!
Are you allowed to drive a tank down your street as your everyday driver?
I can if I want to.
That's freedom right there.
Boy,
Yeah.
you're Canadian, you don't get to do the American thing.
No,
I
don't
am
worry,
trans-America.
Yeah, she
You're
identifies as trans-American, you bigot.
Keep eating. Exactly.
She's Canadian.
Respect my pronouns, motherfuckers.
What is a
Exactly.
trans-American?
It's a Canadian that identifies as American.
No, that don't work.
It does now.
Nah.
Doesn't,
You got
Not-
trans men, trans women, trans unicorns. Fuck, I'm trans American. You got
Yeah.
trans
Not until
black,
the paper.
trans-abled.
Not until the paperwork's done.
Yeah, so the paperwork's done and you're officially a US citizen, then you can class yourself an American.
Unless I sneak over the border, in which case I get all the free healthcare and shit that I
Yeah.
want.
According to the
Yeah,
Democrats,
after they lock your ass up for being an illegal.
according to
This
the
one-
Democrats,
this
They
one-
let you go after 90 days.
This is what I've been trying to say.
Ask
Yeah,
some of them Mexicans.
Yeah. This is what I've been saying. We need a big wall on both sides of the border. On both sides of
Keep
the
eating.
country.
Eat. Yeah,
Yeah,
eat.
her pronouns
No,
are
no,
Q2 and freedom.
landmines and claymores.
You know,
That is
honestly,
true.
I could believe
Minefields
that.
are much more entertaining than just walls.
Yeah, him.
Nah, just put a bounty on them.
Oh, that'll work too.
And fireworks from the other sky, yeah. That's gonna red and white and blue. And leaving away flags and speak of what it represents. It's time to celebrate and be thankful for sure, but it's also time to reflect because now more than ever we're reminded that not everyone is free. To the headlines every day. Hello, Rosie.
There, Rosie.
Hello, Rosie.
Excuse me, to the headlines every day and images every day. They show us thousands of children being held in detention centers at the border, parents and children. Children being separated from the parents. Kids locked in cages with vast differences face or so.
Good job,
Citation needed.
buddy. Finish your bananas.
Yep.
they can't even enjoy one day. They got to bring the borders into it, don't they? Just one
job,
day they
buddy.
can't let you celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have. Every day you have to
not bad.
virtue signal about Orange Man bad.
Yep.
Do not chipmunk. Chew and swallow before you stuff your face.
Well, I'm like this. There used to be a saying in the 60s that said, love it or leave it. If you don't like America or you don't like what they're doing, go back to where you come from.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I would do if I didn't love America. I would have moved to another country. I would have gone.
Yeah.
I would have fucking gone to Canada or somewhere in Europe or something.
Well, Evidently,
But
Canada's not worth going to if Lion Girl wants to leave.
Also, Canada is really fucking hard to be allowed to go there. To be allowed to go there to become a citizen.
Just,
for me,
just tell them you're a conscientious objector.
not for me. It won't. I've actually take that. Technically, if I apply for permanent residency in Canada, they actually let me apply. Technically.
You should be safe being British. You'd be fine.
No, I checked that actually. That's not a thing anymore. It used to be a thing, but not anymore.
Oh, really? Fair enough. I know the British got it pretty easy down here to get in.
Yeah, but they fucking want to though.
I know back in the day, all you had to do is commit a crime in England and you got sent to Australia.
As it was the whole UK Green Fund. They're not just England, you stupid cunt.
Although, to be fair, they also did that with America for a bit.
Oh yeah, they used to walk around with a hat, just saying, hey, can you put a couple bucks in this hat so that we can put the town drunk on the America boat?
And also Green Fund that it wasn't just England, it was the whole of Britain actually, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Irish anyway, so I'm not a convict, so that's all good. We're free settlers. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Technically, Ireland was part of the UK, but technically the whole of Ireland was part of the UK at one point.
Yeah.
You maybe. Either you just ran out of potatoes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, joke. They ran out of food. They live on an island. They ran out of potatoes and they starved. They could have gone fishing for food. Dumb fuck.
What?
Yeah, potato Mexicans.
Why are you crying? Get out of the kitchen. Out.
We kind of stick those headlines and we probably shouldn't. And read the stories because it's not progressive or right to pretend what's not happening at the border isn't real. Stop crossing the way.
Yeah. Or you could just look at some actual news instead of just reading whatever the fuck bullshit BuzzFeed has come out with.
Yeah, that gives me half my we still have, you know.
I don't trust BuzzFeed.
Nobody does.
They make cookware, for Christ's sake. Therefore, they're not a news organization.
Because the people crossing at the border, we need to take a long, hard look at them and see them for who they really are. They're not drug dealers or criminals. So
they are criminals.
More illegal than they are, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck they are, as criminals, if they're coming here illegally. Hence the term illegal.
They're trying to keep the moving safe. They're causing one of the most dangerous borders in the world, man. Here. Yeah, they probably do, Rosie. Doesn't make sense, like, you're Dutch, not German.
Yes, I'm coming, butthead.
Oh boy, I've just looked at the end of this paragraph, and oh boy, I'm going to have quite a rage at the end of it.
This could be mean. This could be mean, and it could be it could be any of us. History has shown it's been us. We've all been those immigrants, and in the course of our nation's history, from the colonial escaping British tyranny, go to Ellis Island in the search of a better life. We can't sit there and act like somehow we're superior to those currently crossing the border.
We are because people who went through Ellis Island here, and they were doing it the proper way. They were coming to America legally to become a citizen, not trying to hop the fucking border for free gives.
Hey, leave my stick alone.
There is a massive difference, and the people who were coming in through Ellis Island were and are better than the people who are trying to hop the border. It's complete in apples and oranges. Actually, we can't even compare that because at least both those are fruits. This is like trying to compare baseballs to a pair of fucking shoes.
Go pee. Put my stick down.
Sorry, had to rage about that real quick.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
There's
but-
a legal way to come in to the country
Go
for a reason. Y'all need to start using it.
Exactly.
Yeah, the people who came from like all over Europe came to America because they wanted to work and make a better life for themselves. They didn't want fucking just free shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take my great grandparents, for example, who came through Ellis Island. They weren't dangerous people who came here to take our jobs and get a free ride in life. No, they came as Swedish, Swedish immigrants. They didn't speak English. Knew no one and didn't have any jobs lined up.
Don't be on the shower curtain.
That's for the end of the stream.
Sorry. You know what? After he had his snippy, he's still peering on the shower curtain. What the hell?
Huh?
You know,
Snippy,
before it
snippy.
wasn't his fault, but now he's just doing it on purpose, just to annoy me.
It should be out of habit at this point, to be honest, isn't it?
It's probably just to get me to yell at him. He thinks it's funny when I get mad.
Yeah, don't we all?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Love you, really.
I love you so much, honey.
Couldn't have sounded more sarcastic if you tried.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? I'm chasing around a 6-year-old at the moment. I'm just gonna sound sarcastic until he goes home. It's for my sanity.
Is that why you're on this call right now? Just to preserve at least some sanity?
Pretty much, and I just haven't bothered to hang up, even though we're about to start walking to the park. I figure I'll just, just. By the way, my stream's gonna be like 20 minutes late.
Yeah, we all know. We knew that anyway.
Yeah, well, it's gonna
I
be a
can-
little bit extra later because I haven't even set it up yet. So when I get back, I'm gonna have to do all that too, because my son has commandeered the television.
Well, you need the TV for that, though, just because.
Because the television is connected to my laptop. Or should I say the laptop's connected to the television is my laptop screen. So anything he's watching on TV is coming from my laptop. I don't have cable.
It wasn't turbo on the laptop, right? Fair enough.
Yeah,
I can
so he's
speak from a-
commandeered the laptop / television.
If it makes you feel better, I can speak from experience. It is fun to push your mother's buttons.
Yeah, I get it. I like to push my own mother's fucking buttons.
Yeah, maybe it's just karma. Maybe it's just karma. I don't know.
Probably that too. Alright, give me a minute.
Can't imagine how scared they were at the beginning, but we welcomed.
Give me 2 seconds, buddy.
We didn't turn them away or separate their children. Probably because they came there legally and wanted to work. That's why.
Yeah, they did it the right way. Once again, it's like they're trying to compare two completely different things.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is like they're either intentionally trying to be as completely fucking stupid as possible, or they're just willfully lying. Either way is not a good sign. But why is no one trust the media anymore? Why are journalists the most hated group in America right now? Exhibit A.
You can't really blame the migrants, the illegal migrants, though, because the left keep telling them, "Come on, we'll give you everything for free." Of course, they're going to try and get in, aren't they?
Yeah, but they want it for votes, though, don't they? That's why.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they do it for
That's
votes,
exactly
and
why.
the migrants come and goes, "Oh, look at all this free stuff." Yeah,
Yep.
I can see why the migrants are doing it. Immigrants, the illegals.
Oh, apparently, I saw a thing today saying California has 120% registered voters.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm not surprised. Anyway.
Oh yeah. I think it was in Chicago or something where it was they had more registered voters than there were adults living there.
Yep.
Alright, you ready to go to the splash pad?
But remember, voter fraud doesn't happen.
My great grandparents, along with thousands of others who got their first glimpse of the Statue of Liberty as soon as they set foot on Ellis Island, went on to settle in Chicago and build a full life for themselves and their four sons. How has this country forgotten that? They haven't. They just want people to do it legally. That's the thing. Our very own Statue of Liberty says, "Give me your I urge your prayer. Humbled master daring to be free. It doesn't continue that families will be separated at the border. So yes, Lady Liberty is weeping this year, and we should be too. This year, to celebrate 4th of July, we'll be donating to organizations that help end and help that fight to help end family separation. It's something I can do. It's my way
Hit
of
the button.
saying, families at the border, yes, I see you, and I'm with you.
Virtue, virtue.
We as Americans are not any different to those crossing the border. It's important that we remember that as we celebrate things like freedom and our ideas of this country on the 4th of July and every day, immigrants don't break this country, they make this country. They make it beautiful. Beautiful melting pot that is rich in culture.
You can't see it, but I'm miming wanking right now. It's yeah.
Wank.
Wow. So I really should have stayed being I really should have stuck with being a journalist because someone got paid to write that. That's basically just saying, look at me, I'm a good person because I'm giving $5 to a charity.
Very much.
He's
God
begging
damn,
for
I'm-
attention and he touches. All the likes and shares he can get.
I went into the wrong business.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
You saying happy?
Yeah, he's pretty happy. All right, wristband time, so you can't run away, dude.
Refugees want to learn English, but we're stopping them.
Bullshit! Oh, yeah, bullshit.
I'm gonna do a giant X to doubt here.
In my constituency, Birmingham is vast. I'm fortunate to represent a
Oh
community
shit.
that is
That's wrong.
diverse and inclusive. But it's an absolute shithole. Birmingham has been leader of welcoming Syrian refugees, with around 500 people resettled since the beginning of the government's Syrian Vulnerable Persons Resettlement Scheme in 2015.
Hello, Peter.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Last summer, I was lucky enough to meet with 12 people from Syria who started new lives in Birmingham and to hear about their experiences of life in the UK. The vast majority of those I spoke about how respectful and kind those around them had been. How comfortably their children had settled into local schools, what a great place Birmingham is to live in. However, the biggest problem that almost everyone wanted to raise was the lack of access to English language learning. What lack of access? Just go online or something then, you fucking stupid cunt.
They can't walk outside and speak it because there's no English people in Birmingham, is there?
No, I don't know. Probably not.
Hey, buddy.
People have different priorities for why they wanted to improve their English. Well, take an online course or something then. You know, there's plenty of ways you can improve your English. Watch TV. I had someone watch this fucking show to learn English, apparently.
Listen to songs where they sing in English.
Yeah, watch TV in English. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Listen to Scotty's stream. And
Exactly, yeah, listen to my stream. Just ignore all the stuff. I'll just ignore all the times where I talk about politics. You're probably not going to like that.
Yeah.
Well, I actually did have some guy from Vietnam who actually watched this my stream to help them speak English.
oh, that poor bastard.
Yeah, I mean, imagine learning English
Wow.
from an English guy.
I was about to say, why would you go to a Scot to try to learn
Yeah. You know what? That actually reminds me. There was like these nonverbal autistic kids that were like obsessed with Peppa Pig, and so when they finally started talking, they were Canadian, but they came out with a fucking British accent randomly. So you have this Canadian family and their fucking autistic kids just talking like a Brit. Yeah. What are you doing?
For one family, they was ensure they could communicate properly with health and care professionals to support their daughter. For another, it was so they could speak English well and pass their driving test. One person, Hyanni, was so he could take up a profession he had back in his home in Syria as a football coach. Whatever the reason, the message is clear. The English language classes they were receiving were just not good enough. Maybe they're just really slow at learning it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, English is a very difficult language to learn, but it can be done. You just have to be willing to do it.
Yeah, like Rosie, for example, Rosie's not supposed to speak English. According to the China Refugee Act, in the past 10 years, funding for English language teaching has suffered a decline of 60%. From 212 million in 2008 to 105 million in 2018.
There we go.
This means refugees have
Go.
to access classes to receive adequate hours to learn, and don't receive adequate hours to learn properly. Why don't they just fucking practice? I can't listen to the stream. It's kind of awkward. Why? Why is that, Rosie? I mean, I don't even know why I'm asking why if you can't listen to the stream.
Careful, pothole. Yeah.
No, that's fine. No worries, Rosie. As long as you leave a like, I'm happy. Or a dislike.
Come on, buddy.
Thing is, why don't they just talk English amongst each other and stuff then? Help each other learn and things like that. There are other ways to go about things.
Yeah. That's the way. Yeah, that's the thing about languages is you have to use it. If you don't use it, you will lose it. That's why most of my language skills have gone very far away at this point because I haven't really spoken them in a while.
Yeah, I did French in school for 6 years. Can't speak any of it. Because I never cared enough to learn it properly. And lack of child care vision means parents are often able to take part in classes that tell watch TV, speak English amongst each other, and things like that. That.
Yeah.
There are other ways to go about things.
Can you walk like a normal person, please? Yeah? Maybe? No? Okay.
Oh well. Refugees I meet in my constituency have a strong desire to learn English, but the lack of classes leads to them feeling excluded and isolated. Learning English unlocks people's potential to find work, to volunteer, and make friends with their new neighbors.
You know, the longer it takes for us to get there, the less time you have to play, right?
Oh, that's why I lost a sub, because Pixel Brick was unstopped.
Oh.
Hopefully you've resubbed back, man, because you have, so I'm back up to 1A, then where the fucking hell did the other one go then? Why is it unsubbing me from, why people being unsubbed from my channel? Fuck you, YouTube. Dunce.
I'm totally still subbed to you, I think. I'm pretty sure.
YouTube
Yeah, you've only unsubbed me once.
unsub people from the people they really want to watch.
YouTube is lame and gay.
Yeah, you've only, Blanco, you've only unsubbed from me once.
Yeah, true. I was gonna say YouTube didn't do it yet, so it didn't forcefully unsub me yet.
Yeah, you just done it on your own accord before.
Because I'm cool like that.
That's saying the point.
Sorry. was going to say, even the notifications don't work anymore. You got to keep pressing on and off notifications.
Yep.
No.
It's ridiculous.
A Singapore interviewed refugees from across England to find out about their experience accessing English lessons. Almost 2/3 said they didn't receive enough teaching hours. But working on it yourself, and you don't have to just learn it in that fucking class itself. If you really want to learn it, then fucking practice outside the class.
Read a book.
Yeah, read a book, watch TV, chat amongst each other and stuff like that. You know,
You know what? There's even apps to help you learn languages.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's apps, there's fucking YouTube videos, there's plenty of things.
Yeah. If you want to, you can find a way to do it.
Exactly.
Or you can sit there and complain. That also works, right? Just sit there and complain about it.
Yeah, no, I'm lying. I cannot walk like an old person right now because my busted knee. Because I busted my knee jerk. Oh wait, you were talking to your child.
Yeah, I don't know what my child's issue is. He's like, you know what? I'm going to just randomly walk backwards. Look, I'm going to trip somebody. Look, I'm going to just walk sideways. I'm just like, seriously, dude?
How do you know that? How do you know that he's walking backwards or sideways?
Because I have this tether band and it has a coil. So his wrist and my wrist are linked by a coil. So every time he twists his body away from me, it pulls me in that direction. Kind of like a leash. I have a leash. And so he is tripping me in the process.
I do say some kids do need leashes, and those people who are saying it's cruel to have children on leashes, then if it's cruel for children to be on leashes, it's cruel to have dogs on leashes.
Hey, my mom kept me and my brother on leashes, and neither of us ever fell into a gorilla enclosure.
Yep.
Exactly.
Jack
Yeah,
stays on a tether band because I'm a blind girl and he runs.
you also make sure Pat wears it as well, don't you? So.
Yeah, I make Pat wear it. Actually, because Pat went to the doctor and he's like, she's blind. She should have to use this and this. And the doctor's like, actually, autistic kids run away from people that can see too. So you should also use them. And Pat was like, ah, fuck. So now everything I have to do, he also has to do. So you see Pat and he has this little tether band where Jack is just attached to him. And he's wearing his nice suit. And he has this kid attached to him by the wrist. And he says he feels like a retard. And I said, good job.
Two of every three of them said they weren't confident enough in the current level of English. Makes them ready to work in the UK. The overstretching of these providers hit the most vulnerable the hardest. Although them low income, practical and logistical barriers exist. Well then. Fisher's better than the fucking country you came from.
Probably.
Fucking guarantee you
Well,
that bad, you can just go home then.
Yeah.
There's nobody here. You have the
That's why they're in your country, mate. Because there's stocks.
Yeah.
A quarter of refugee respondents, for example, had not been able to access financial assistance to pay for travel to classes. Don't fucking walk. There's your problem solved.
Yeah.
This can mean that a provision might not exist. People are forced to miss classes because they're unable to travel to them. Stay away from the That's why I tabled a Westminster Hall debate to call on the government to ensure everyone has the opportunity to learn English. As it stands,
Don't take off your Crocs.
We're laying down a particularly vulnerable group of people who should be empowering. It's simply unacceptable. People should be forward to achieve their goals and become productive, equal partners in their communities. The government must recognise the chronic underfunding in this space and commit to reinventing. The government needs to reverse their cuts to formal English test. Not just so that everyone who wants to be able to access them. With the shouldn't stop there. They must also support charities and civil society groups and the provision of informal learning groups. These strong community assets are vital to support learning, but they need to be properly resourced enough to have a maximum impact. Learning English is key to successful integration, and refugees have so many skills to give back to their communities. You must allow them to when the opportunity to fulfill their potential so they can lead happy and rewarding lives in the UK. In the last decade, too many people have struggled to access the English classes they need, and now it's time to give refugees the vital tools to rebuild their lives. Or to also help themselves as well, then, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
But no, they won't. They won't. The government to do it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we need the government to hold our hands and make the state our daddy for us.
Indeed, yeah. The old Barney Street wants to take us all.
Now it's time to get revenge on all the whining my son has done today.
Here, nobody's having a piss. It's Boingo. Boingo. That's about it.
Yeah?
Here's asking who's having a piss.
Oh, it's just a splash pad, and I brought a bigger bucket this time, so all that whining that my son has done is about to get dumped on his head.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering is who was. Yeah, okay, so it sounds like something was pissing. So
You want to just take off your hat for me, son, so Dad doesn't know how badly I drenched you today? All right. Hey, son.
Excuse me.
Yeah. You know all those times you yelled at me today, Jack? I'm gonna drench you, and it's gonna be awesome.
Have you bought a towel or something?
Nope. You can dry off. It's 35 degrees outside, so yeah, he'll be fine.
what's that in real temperature?
That was the real
Exactly, that is the real
That's
temperature.
over 80. Let's just say that's over 80.
Okay, so it's over 80 in real temperature.
31 is roughly 80. So
The only countries that use Fahrenheit are fucking Burma and the US.
Yeah, and one of those countries is the one that has been to the moon. So suck it, commie.
That's 95 degrees your way.
Remember,
You know, Canada kind of helped you guys with the Canadarm and stuff. So
hey,
yeah.
remember, in Fahrenheit, the F stands for freedom, and it's not a C for communism.
You and your fucking freedoms, mate. Jesus Christ.
I still say the entire world needs to switch over to Fahrenheit and meters.
Fahrenheit.
We are. America does do Fahrenheit. We don't need the meters yet.
Yeah, we have yards.
Meters is way more accurate than bloody feet and that. It's so much easier to use.
Hey, I used to use millimeters and centimeters and all that shit in the job I was in. Thank you.
Yeah, the Army uses meters, so I can estimate distances in meters, but that's about it. That's all I needed.
It is 87 degrees out today.
What's the rest of the world temperature?
I'm going through a little rain shower and it's 87. Been up to 93.
You want more? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was hot as fuck. Yeah, when I was at the bar for lunch, it was like 98.
What's your humidity?
Oh god, I don't. Let me check. Yeah, humidity's
60%.
Humidity's 34 right now where I am.
You ain't got none.
Yeah, I know. I'm really happy about that because usually it's humid as fuck down here.
We got 78.
Fuck that.
1, 2, 3. You're wet. So, any more news?
Oh, blind girl.
Yeah.
When we went to the moon, Canada was reimbursed for what they contribute. They were paid for it.
Yeah, but we still contributed it regardless.
All right, back to the news. Women threw cat at neighbor's door because it kept coming into her garden.
Gas.
Yeah, do a shower.
Again? More? Yeah. Okay.
Fucking hell, what's coming back? We'll just fucking throw her fucking
Yep. Let's get press G to gas. What a cunt.
Should do worse than Gesser.
This is the talking balloon again was thrown across 25 feet by a furious neighbour. CCTV cameras at April Hawk 38. April Hawk 28 showing a 8-month-old shadow. Our neighbours are saying I'm going to knock it out.
Oh, what a bitch.
He was furious to the cat coming into our garden. So it's not like we don't need the pitch right now. It's not just the terrified cat lying on the pavement suffering soft tissue damage.
Okay.
Hawks appeared at Kingsland Magistrate's Court in Norfolk, when she was made picking up the cat and flinging it at her neighbour's home. The court heard she had ended a guilty plea. She causing suffering to a protected animal on the 1st of March after an earlier hearing. Footage shows Hawk feeling. You hope the owner's Kennedy your home.
Sorry.
Twice they could see it on CCTV. You're laughing at this one.
Huh?
I like how you're laughing when we're talking about someone throwing a cat at someone's door.
Yeah, that's terrible. No, I'm laughing at the child.
Yeah.
And the fact that everybody probably has to pee after hearing all this water.
Rushing waterfalls are fun.
Kevin, our shoving assistant from Beerham, like in Norfolk, said,
Hey,
Hooks
get back here, please.
threw a shadow at the door, not once but twice. If someone did that to my
Jack?
cat, would get their fucking head kicked in.
Jack, no. No.
Like, just a cat in general. If I just don't do that to a fucking cat, I get their head kicked in.
Ah. Go.
Pick the cat by the scruff of the neck and threw him violently twice. You can see her shouting while she was doing it. The daughter Hawks was annoyed that the cat kept coming into her home. Well, just tell the cat to leave then, don't just fucking throw the fucking thing.
Water
Over there.
bottles are an option. Squirt the thing with water.
Get on the concrete, please.
Yeah, exactly.
On the concrete.
Throw water on her or something if you really want it to leave.
Yeah, do what I do to my son. Dump it with water. There you go. Good boy. Stay on the concrete.
I've done it before when a cat came in and fucking attacked my cat.
Jack, you little
Well, I
shit.
just get rid of it. He soon left. But in an interview, Hawk said she did not wish to intend
No.
to cause harm and was remorseful. The court was told. They always say that, don't they?
Come here, please. No.
Kevin had his shadow was actually near a house. That's the animals they explore there and they're free roaming. She's picked nothing through him as she
Over
was
here.
sensing. I have no idea why she's done this because she was done. Kevin said shadow suffered soft tissue damage and is now very nervous about it around the woman.
Don't ever lose
Jake.
that shadow. It's a gift.
What?
I'm sorry. That's bad. That's a bad thing that happened.
Go play.
Yeah, Magistrate stated talks to a 12-month community order with 30 days rehabilitation activity.
One
She's also
more?
able to pay £85
And stay
is
here.
that it? And victim search has of £85. Kevin said I would describe the sentence as an insult to all animals. It's a disgrace and far too soft. It's an insult to all the people who suffer PTSD, which is not no excuse. I wouldn't go that far, but she's a cub. When she belongs a very long Jewish shower, that's what she belongs.
More? Yeah. No creeping in people's backyards. That's creepy. Don't be a creeper.
How can you tell though? Is it just,
Because he's walking away around the fence. I can't hear him anymore. Thusly, he's walked away from me. It's kind of really easy.
I think you should probably
It's
go
in the
and get him.
direction. It's in the direction of the path towards somebody's house. So I have to keep going to get him and bringing him back. And so he pretends he's gonna stay here until I fill up the bucket. And then I fill up the bucket. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go trespass in people's yards." And I'm like, "No, we are not doing these things. Don't be a creeper. Get the button." No stalking people. You're 6. I know you'd get away with it, but still.
Toxic masculinity breeds at a very early age.
Ugh. Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, misogynist. Probably looking into women's windows and shit. You want more? Okay.
Anyway,
You know what? He's probably just mimicking all the black kids around here trying to steal stuff out of people's yards.
just a vow. I take back what I said. You are racist. Time for some more recording. Wait, this isn't what the fuck? Why does articles on my day?
Future family
Go on.
planning can be found at the local pool.
Anyway, this is retarded. The right one to make Andy and go Antifa. There's no reason to stop them from running fast. It's still let it ever happen.
Just look at his picture, mate. It explains it all.
Yeah, it's got fucking worse hairline than mine.
Is it
No,
black
just look
guy?
at him. No, it's just a cuck written all over his face.
Okay.
Mike Faggyberry. Yeah, I'm aware of who this guy is.
Yeah, this is the guy.
He is a giant fucking cuck.
Yeah,
What this guy used to
look at him. Sorry.
This is the guy who used to fucking go after Donkey all the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was one of the ones who was going after Dankula.
I think he's Australian as well, isn't he?
You fucking better not be.
I think he is. I think he's either from Australia or New Zealand. I can't remember which one.
Okay, what's his name? How do you spell his last name? STU.
Stuchberry.
Hi, son.
Almost 2 hours
That's
of 42 of 130 when I'm absent sold. And Chucker says I may have to pee now.
Sorry, Tucker.
Oh shit,
My
he's
son
an
is a
Australian
French
too.
rat.
Damn.
You know what, Tom?
Yeah.
Answer for the
I never heard of
answer
him.
for this. Answer for this, Tom.
I never heard of him.
You're our token Aussie. You have to answer for this.
That sucks.
This is one of the channels my agency endorses. Please help by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Exactly.
Oh, Agent made an appearance.
Oh, your Agent Penis. Yeah, Agent Penis made an appearance, but there's no Cryptic or Mandy.
Cryptic was here.
All right, you know what? I've been listening to Water for like half an hour now. I have to pee.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, to be honest.
I'm 15 minutes to go for me, so I'll make it to the end.
You want more water?
Megasphere of the far right is abuzz with the news that the right-wing Quiltet editor and journalist Andy Ingo was allegedly attacked by Antifa. A protest in Portland, Oregon.
Have you heard of the Babbling Brook?
No.
Most of the time, it's a white chick that won't shut up.
There, I'll help you pee.
conflict in Portland, Oregon, resulting in a suspected blood brain bleed. In fact, the news is filtered through to the cable network. Even figures in the
Get the button,
case
buddy.
of Young have rallied against the re-emergence of exposed, radicalized, violent Antifa, attacking those who they disagree with. That's exactly what they do, Mike. I don't know what fucking world you live in, but let's be absolutely clear. Nobody deserves to be assaulted in the midst of those carrying out their unlawful work. Number
All right.
Rocket Turtle, Bingo, nobody. Listen to think of the messaging coming from the far right, however. You think this was a company or never moment. There's at least 22 a Berlin Nazi stormtrooper.
Where'd you go?
This weekend was gunned down by a communist. CPD members who knocked his door on the night of the 14th of January 1930 and died later in hospital. Wetzel's death to the propaganda win for the Nazis like no other. Not only was the death of the young man, not only death of the young and handsome SA leader, like a great recruitment tool, but it's horrified so much the middle class. And would later Provo made a tell the Nazis to power. In fact, ongoing violent skirmishes between the SA and KPZ, especially, and Berlin were heavily drawn upon. That was really hard. Especially in Berlin, they were drawn heavily upon the growing Nazi party in the media, and much of the mainstream press to the threat. Bolshevik violence was finally even amplified. And spreading the presidential threat to the Weimar Republic. Today's far right seems to be joining in the wake of Ingo's assault.
Why don't you come see? Come see the water yourself.
Getting criticized event, and other weapons being used, are circulated by significant right-wing figures such as Mike Stanovich, Ian Milestone, and Jack. Possibly Jack Foley. He's been picked up by the mainstream media who repeated the claims today. No proof of any of this has emerged. They're not doing it for simple. That's far groups, big and small, and aware of the only thing they can successfully hold back on the tide of fascism is the weight of numbers in front of them head, in front of them.
Sorry.
Maybe the water's more annoying.
So these people think everyone's far right if they don't agree with them.
Yeah. To these people, everyone to the right of Stalin is a fucking fascist.
Yeah, they're idiots.
Even Stalin's right wing, apparently, according to these people.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah. I remember seeing something about that people actually tried to claim that Stalin was right wing.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Stalin was a complete fucking fascist, but he was a very far left. You know, the guy who was the right hand to the original face of fucking Marx worship.
Thing is, the far right and the far left aren't that different aesthetically.
Yeah.
Yeah, the longer time goes on, the more convinced I am that, you know what, maybe there is something to horseshoe theory.
People are afraid of coming out opposed the far right for fear of being labeled as violent or being labeled as dangerous. Antifa the far right now will have a much easier ride.
Bullshit. If you're not a rabid leftist cuck, you are at the mercy of some rando blue check mark who decides that gets a stick up their ass about you.
Yep.
Don't be mistaken, it's not the mass Antifa hooligans of cable news headlines that are killing and maiming people. Yes, it is.
Yeah, the fuck it is.
Last year in the US, according to the Anti-Defamation League, because they're a fucking...
Oh yeah, that absolute bastion of journalistic credibility.
70 people were killed by individuals with links to the far right. That's almost all domestic terrorism experienced in this country in that year. Next to do.
You're gonna fall.
Yes, while the far right is better at killing, it's only because Antifa. I don't know how they haven't managed to kill anyone yet, but they seem to be stupid.
Yeah, it's because Antifa is really fucking bad at what they do.
They're cowards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bash someone's head in with a bike lock. Oh, they're not a violent organization.
Yeah.
Bike locks are supposed to be bashed upside a random dude's head.
None of these people, none were in any way linked to Antifa. Antifascism is far, far more than a stereotype of masked individuals waving flags and brickbats.
What are you, a seal?
Antifascism is community self-defense.
Oh, fuck right off with that.
You're fucking provoking it.
Yeah, they start it and then they cry when they get their asses whooped.
Yeah.
By people of all creeds and colours coming together to protect themselves and each other in a peaceful, direct manner.
There's nothing
Okay, I'll
fucking
fix it.
peaceful about them.
What's so peaceful and fucking direct? Like, actually, it's probably what's so peaceful about fucking attacking people with fucking bike locks and stuff?
Yeah, what's fucking peaceful
I'll
about
fix
throwing bottles of piss on people?
That Asian photographer, isn't he a gay guy as well?
Yeah, he's a fucking,
Yes, he was.
gay Vietnamese.
Can you imagine if the
guy.
Proud Boys did that to one of the left sides thing? That would be all over the news for the
It
3
was.
days
Oh yeah.
straight.
Shit! When Antifa attacked the Proud Boys and the Proud Boys beat the fucking shit out of them, the 6 Proud Boys were the ones who got arrested
Yeah, it's retarded.
for actual self-defense. That was on camera. And it was on camera that Antifa were the ones who attacked them first, and that it was self-defense, but they threw the fucking book at them.
Yeah.
Remember the Unite the Right rally too in Washington D.C. last year, organised by some of the pages behind the original Deadly Charlottesville protest.
Oh, the thing that was deadly because it was a guy in his car fleeing from Antifa who were pulling guns on him. And
Yeah,
because some dumb bitch jumps in front of him to try to stop him from running away.
Yep. They never say that. They never tell that part though, do they? Not the media.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, I didn't even know that's what happened until I read the police report.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that's what happened until now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they were after him. He got in his car to get away from him. Scared shitless, and he took off in the accident.
Yeah,
And he
she
ran over the poor girl.
She jumped because she jumped in front of him to stop him from running.
What had to hire?
Yeah.
Of course, we had to hire them fault. Fucking died there.
Yeah, exactly. But remember that guy got like 20 years in prison.
Yep.
And the guy who the Berkeley guy who almost killed someone with a bike lock, 3 years probation and community service.
Yep.
Relatively small turnout was drowned out by thousands of anti-fascists coming together to join a line. They were singing, dancing, and a god almighty rack of preventing the speeches from being heard because we don't like public discourse. Ideas we disagree with aren't allowed to be heard, therefore we must fucking act like fucking retards and
Oh my god, I gotta dry off my shoes.
Cycle smells
Got
like
sun.
kind of shit. They were singing, dancing, and DC rail staff refused to run trains, taking attendees in solidarity.
You want me to get ya?
In short,
Okay.
it was in short complete failure. Don't worry about Enjoy. He's been discharged in hospital with big fat GoFundMe of around $160,000. And then he armed the late injuries offering to the site.
Yeah, you got my shoes wet.
Yeah, they are. That actually is true. Tim Kennedy, the MMA fighter and former SF sniper, who has said that his security company would provide security for him free of charge. But yeah, the guy who gets fucking concrete thrown at him. Oh no, it's fine. Oh no, it's fine. And look at all this money he's got from people who from people who support him.
Yep.
Where do you think you're going?
This article smells like a Mount Everest-sized pile of shit. It does.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Let's start worrying about the growing number of influence figures on the far right who use propaganda. Because this isn't propaganda at all. No, Mike.
No, of course not. They got everyone on their side in the media apart from Fox News, basically.
Half of Fox News is still on their side. The only people who haven't bought into that bullshit are people like Tucker Carlson and Lisa Kennedy.
Yep.
The thing is, we'll get rid of Tucker though, because Tucker's he's the most viewed person, isn't he?
Yeah. Wow, this entire paragraph right here is nothing but fucking projection.
Bad and safe arguments, but compared to fucking just hearing people down, you don't that's a great argument there, Mike, isn't it?
Hi, crazy boy.
Yeah, goddamn, that whole thing is just straight out of Rules for Radicals.
And demonize anyone who opposes them. Well, what have you just done?
What?
Article.
What?
Yeah.
Furthermore, you think the best way to make the re-emergence of fascism a peaceful, direct action? Don't.
That's cold. You little shit.
Yeah, it's not even spelled correctly. Don't buy turned off.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Idiots.
He turned off, you fucking sick cunt. Don't buy turned off. Buy your story.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, that last sentence right there. If that was written by anyone who wasn't a radical leftist, that would be considered a call to violence, an incitement of violence. Yep. But since it's written by a leftist talking about my far right, it's completely fucking fine. Yeah, what would happen if the political views of people involved were switched? They'd be demanding that guy be fired or be arrested and his entire life be destroyed. But remember, there's no fucking conspiracy here.
Twist in Gecko Man's death as emerges that father who died after eating a lizard at
Here,
Christmas.
you play with it for a bit. You do it.
Damn it, actually have been killed by another animal.
I need to dry off. You do it.
The father who saw that Deco was a dare.
It's not funny.
Because it is pretty funny, actually.
Okay, so normally he's afraid of the water, which is fine. So I fill up the bucket and I chuck it at him. But he decided to sneak up behind me and push me into the fountain. So now I'm soaked and my cell phone's wet. And he thinks this is fucking hilarious. And I'm like, why?
Put your phone in a thing of rice. It'll attract Asians to come fix your phone for you.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good.
Cryptic, where are you?
Oh, damn.
You know what? I'm actually surprised I am actually still in the hangout with a wet phone. Just saying.
Damn.
But he thinks it's absolutely freaking hilarious. Wait till I tell your father.
He was a dare at a Christmas party and died 10 days after. Could have been killed by another animal.
Aww. F for dead person.
Yep. It's kind of his own fault though. Yeah, fucking
yeah. Don't need a bloody moron.
Gonna get you.
David Dowell tragically died at Brisbane's Mater Hospital on the 1st of December last year after being diagnosed with salmonella infection from eating gecko. As emerged, the 35-year-old could have been killed by a tape spirometer, which was inside the gecko. But that still counts, though.
Yeah, it's still technically either way. Still eating the gecko killed him.
Yeah, so that's just
not fair if you run.
That's a deliberately clickbait headline, though.
Yes and no. I think basically if that gecko didn't have the tapeworm, who would have been alright? The Aboriginals would need to do it. So
But then had he not eaten that gecko, he would have been fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So eating the gecko still killed him.
How are you doing? Okay, you're still warm. You're not too
10 days
cold.
is a very short time for a larva parasite instead of gecko to get to the intestine and pass and go. Taxonomist ecologist Diane Barton told news.com.au. It was full of parasites and most likely the gecko. But it's relatively easy.
Had enough yet?
Yeah, she said. She said it would certainly be in. She means she said. I mean,
You had enough yet?
she said it would certainly be an Asian house gecko.
Are
Lives
you
in Queensland.
shivering? Or are you just excited?
So, heartbroken partner has broken the silence about her and revealed she holds fears for her children.
All right, last one.
Well,
You're
taking it
shaking.
off, felt like after he felt like he was still hungover after the
There you
Christmas
go.
party.
You take it.
They went to hospital because he was hungover. Like what?
No, it's because he was in agony. But, I mean, this guy's a moron. I've been off my fucking face drunk, but no one. If someone told me to eat a lizard, I'm still not going to do it.
And if you were
Yeah.
hungover, like, I mean, like I can understand if you're like still like hungover like a week after the Christmas party. But if you're hungover after the fucking party, then I mean, I'd be in hospital all the time. I'd never leave. Like,
Yeah, true. Eh? Oh damn.
So I
Every
just
Sunday.
quickly looked up Antifa, and apparently Vox still is just saying, let me read that quick excerpt. Now it's reloading. In footage captured by Portland-based reporter Jim Raleigh, demonstrators doused No in milkshake, punched him, and yelled at him. In short, it looks like an unprovoked, unjustified, whatever. But they still say it's just a. They make it sound like it was just a milkshake.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
let me remind you the hospital. You know, I did the hair healthcare facility. David was an absolute agony. I was bloated. That means when he was 6 months pregnant. Okay, before you just put a hangover. Like, I've been in agony when having a hangover. So he's his partner of mine of 15 years. Oh, all in Britain, you know. And 3 dogs with a body on stage. The dog.
Aw, poor doggy. But remember, this is why you don't eat wildlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's certain things that you can and that you shouldn't eat as a dare. As a like a really spicy chili pepper. Yes. A random gecko on the ground. No.
Yeah. At least cook the bloody thing if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to cook something you found dead.
I don't think it was dead though, was it? Was it?
Miss Bricknell contributes to her partner calling her the best dog in her life to the play. Bricknell explained that she didn't want to watch the partner eat the gecko. It was there. I didn't know it was a serious one. I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention, but not really because it was a Christmas party and the kids were in his ladies. Miss Bricknell had the attention of her partner's neck. Left her distressed because he's now because of how he would be.
I got to get off. Sorry, I got to get off the thing. I just woke up.
Yeah, no what it's all.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Peace, Tom.
Tom.
I didn't want to remember him like this. I want him to remember the happy times, but I'm really concerned about our 3 children. I want to protect them. I don't want people harassing us because of this, she said. I was going to harass you, but your partner was a fucking idiot.
Hi, son.
You're just repeating yourself. Yeah. You're being yourself again.
Yeah, that is just a rehash of everything. Someone was getting paid by the word.
Yep. Up there. Oh, we got this.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
My perennial disliker is back. Oh, good luck. I'd say give him an F for the whole 5 people that are watching this right now. Why are you laughing?
You? Just to give an F for everybody that's watching your stuff. I'm also laughing at the fact that my son is laughing at a bucket.
No, he doesn't deserve an F, though.
My son is just laughing at a bucket.
Listen, buckets can be great fun. I once entertained myself for 3 hours with silly putty and a knife.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, that's
My son
silly.
is not allowed anywhere anything sharp and pointy.
Sure, we're not allowed any silly putty either, is he? Monkey see, make me do. Monkey make me do. Itchy animal forces man to scratch his back.
Aw.
Yeah, the moment this is the adorable moment a monkey convinces a man to give a 4-minute back rub. Footage shows the pompous primate in India even giving the man instructions on the best way to scratch his back. Now, if it displays one position, it doesn't quite hit his spot. The animal starts to point and spot where he wants to be scratched. It's a 4-minute long video. Jeez. Yeah.
It thinks it's people.
Have you seen? There is a place where monkeys will steal your shit and not give it back until you give them food.
Yeah, monkeys are close. Monkeys
Hey,
are
monkey, what are you doing?
There's a very racist. I'm sure there's a racist joke I can make some about monkeys stealing, but I'm not gonna do it just because it's too obvious.
Yeah, the chicken fills the man's hand, ordering him to try a different area. And then he says, "Man, just beating yourself." Yeah.
I don't think that they realize. Yeah, I mean it's a funny video, but it's not hilarious.
You over exaggerated a wee bit.
Yeah.
Oh, blind girl's gone.
Oh, bye, blind girl.
Oh, I think I know what happened. I think it's the water killed their phone.
Yep.
Well, that's going to be like $1,000 to replace.
No, just put it in rice. It'll attract Asians to come fix her phone for.
Yeah, come on, Cryptic. Where are you?
Yeah, the one time we need him is when he hasn't shown up yet.
Penis.
Maybe I should bring up the picture of my cat again. He seemed to like that. It made him hungry.
Cryptic only comes when you bring up Dick, incidentally.
Have you heard of the No Hands Band? They play the piano with their penis.
So many questions. Mostly why?
I don't know. It's an old thing, though.
A little bit of how, but mostly why?
It's like 5 white dudes playing a piano. Also, hi, damn it, Chadwick.
Chadwick.
Yeah, we lost half the people on the stream. Yeah.
Isn't it about a certain time anyway?
Yeah, I can go as long as I want to. I don't care.
Well, true.
Madness of comparing the Brexit Party to the Nazis.
Of course.
Yeah,
So insert something about Godwin's Law here.
I mean, there's something about Hitler here because you think The main security over the back-turning protest suggests they're losing the plot. They already lost the plot a long time ago.
Yeah.
I care for the stability of hardcore Remainers. They seem to be losing the plot. The band
That
all
implies
sense-
they ever had the plot.
No. If you're calling people who go against the dictatorship fascists, you didn't have much plot to begin with. Consider the response to the Brexit Party protest in the EU Parliament yesterday. The Brexit Party's MEPs turned their backs on the EU's national anthem. To play. According to certain Remainers, such antics are akin to Nazism. Clearly, they don't know what the fucking Nazis wanted to do then, do they?
Yeah.
If Hitler got elected and seen the EU, must have thought, fucking hell, was it that easy? Jesus fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, the EU. Yeah, the EU is literally Angela Merkel fulfilling Hitler's dream.
Hitler's fucking wet dream. That's what the EU is.
Yeah.
Echoing the behavior of National Socialists in the Reichstag in the 1930s. And genuinely providing, feeling that Brexit Britain is a dark, scary hellhole. Summing up the worst politicians the world has ever seen. Oh, you're back. I thought your phone died.
Nope. Although it's going to be low battery soon. 10 minutes, dude. Nope. No, it's just Jack was trying to douse me with water, and as I ran, my phone fell, and I'm like, shit. But it's fine.
I don't keep my phone in my shit.
Well, I don't have any pockets because I'm wearing a sundress today, so I don't have any pockets on me. So I
Listen,
kind of have
this
my
is-
phone wedged in between my bra and my boobs, so when I ran, it just fell out.
That's
Not bad way to
because you
be.
need bigger boobs.
I know! I need bigger boobs just so I can carry my cell phone in them. You have absolutely no idea where to take that, do you, Scotty?
I don't know whether I should agree or disagree. Yeah, nothing to do.
Say
I
you.
don't know why I said it.
Oh no, Scotty. You say, "Hey, don't worry, you're beautiful no matter what, dear."
There you go.
You know, there are some things that like to be slightly bigger.
Also, females need better pockets.
I agree. Like, seriously, when they make sundresses, they should give me at least one pocket.
Oh, do like the overall pocket where it's like right on your stomach.
No,
Yeah.
no. They need to do it like how my leather jacket is, where it's got like 3 pockets on the inside of it.
There we go.
The thing is, yeah,
Put pockets on the inside of stuff. That way it doesn't mess with the outside of it, and you still get fucking pockets. Win-win. Goddamn, I should have been.
Throw it on, dog.
Goddamn, I should be a fashion designer.
Feminists,
Well, I have a
Feminists will
handbag, but I
talk-
don't want to get it wet, so I'm not wearing it right now.
feminists will talk about the wage gap all day, but they don't talk about the true inequality. Females need
Pockets.
better pockets.
And
I
remember,
agree.
hey, that's why I wear cargo shorts. Women only hate cargo shorts because they reveal the tactical inferiority of purses.
Agreed.
Yes.
Like, I mean, sometimes, like, some bras actually have little places for a pocket, but I'm not wearing a bra either because it's a sundress with no straps, so I just got my boob in my dress. That's all I got.
I don't know where to take that, but okay.
I actually have a bra that has a little pocket in it. It was a pocket bra.
Have you
I was
ever
like,
had
yes.
one of those moments where it just hit you? Why are we talking about this? It's like this stream just for a second revolved around blind girls' breasts.
Yeah, and frankly, and to be honest, I'm not really too saddened about that.
Get the button, buddy! Get the button!
We can do it being a wee bit bigger, but you know.
Eh.
I agree. I think I got gypped on that.
So in order to get at Blind Girls some new tits, go to streamlabs.com/the links in the description.
Thank
No,
you.
your stream isn't in my description.
Oh well, then
Streamlabs.com/blind
Blind Girl
What do you
1.
want? What do you want?
Oh,
James.
What? Yes? To what?
Worst
What do you want?
politician the world has ever seen since the darkest
Oh.
days, mid-20th century.
Bubble machine. Okay.
It was the only reasonable reply is, "You okay?" Better replies than that, but okay. This is a perfect
You're
example
about
of case splendid condemnation, telling us more about the person doing the condemnation than the people he or she is condemning. In this case, Ramona's shrill unsolicited speech of Nazis at the Brexit party, staging a political stunt. Tells nothing whatsoever about the Brexit party, but loads about the increasing edge on edge of being set.
Last bubble, buddy.
It tells us
And
how
then your
distant
dad
they
will
are
be
from
here.
people who think differently to them. How bitter and convulsive the fear they have become as a democratic force and dared to go again. Tried to go in a direction they disapprove of, and how little they care for historical accuracy and truth.
Where
Why
did
would
he
you do
go?
that though when you've got a fucking agenda to pull? It's not about
Where
that.
is my son?
And the
Where
sooner
did my son
the
go?
better. That's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Um,
Yeah, I don't see him either.
um,
You
Where is
want
my
to turn
son?
your camera on so we can look for you, or
I have somebody here that can look for me, but she's like, I don't
oh,
see him. I'm
okay.
like, neither do I. Where is my son?
uh,
I wouldn't even know who to look for.
I know sort of what he looks like. He looks like a great kid.
Yeah, that's great, except I can't find him.
I know he looks like I could. Um,
Jack? No, I have no idea where my child just ran. This way? Where is my son?
what about Tommy
I'm
Anderson?
gonna
Anyway?
kick his ass.
Aye, for
Jack?
Shilling time, I guess.
Yeah.
Green Thunder,
Jack?
kill.
Jack?
Well, I do a live stream every
Jack?
Wednesday.
Jack, come here.
Skills.
Where is my son?
I do live streams and videos sometimes. Gonna be trying out a couple new
Jack?
things pretty in the very near future. So, Oop, I misspelled my own channel name. Yep, there we go.
Jack, where are you?
Subscribe there.
Anyway, so today's
Yes.
you got watch Blind Shocking later on. It's gonna be late.
I cannot see him. Anyway, I cannot find him.
Anyway, I'll help you with your all of them that comes. Goodbye.